Good morning. Good morning, students. Let's start part 2, chapter 11, Force and Pressure Science, class 8 in detail. So, in first presentation, we have talked about what is force, what is friction, what all are the basic examples that we do or we experience in our daily life that is related to force, push, pull and friction. In this, we will talk about them in detail. Let's begin. Now, force and pressure. First, force is push or pull. Cause of force, more about the force is like what are the causes of force, that is push and pull. What are the effects? Force can change the state of motion, that means something can start going on and something can be stopped. Force can change the shape of object, can make it smaller, squeezer or the wider or the stretcher. Let's talk about the pressure. Pressure exerted by the solids, pressure exerted by the liquid and the atmospheric pressure which is surrounding the earth. Now, what are the types of force? First is contact force. So that is the force which requires the contact is called the contact force. Non-contact force, the force in which contact is not necessary, it is called the non-contact force. Glossary: contact force, electrostatic force, force of friction, gravitational force, magnetic force, muscular force, non-contact force and pressure. What is force? First of all, force is the push or pull of the object. For example, if an object has to be moved, it has to be push or pulled. The SI unit, that is International Standard Unit of Force, is Newton. You can see the car is being pushed, trolley is being pulled, you can see the horse cart, you can see the children playing and the tug of war. These are the various examples of various types of force exerted. Causes of force. Whenever a force is applied, there is an interaction between the two bodies. In other words, we can say that an interaction between at least two bodies is necessary for the application of force. Force are due to interaction. An interaction of one object to the another object results in the force. That means if I want to apply a force, I have to have the interaction between the two objects. For example, if a man stands behind the car does not move that way. If he pushes the car, he applies the force, then the car begins to move in the direction of applied force. Correct? Force depends on. When two or more forces are involved, the strength of the force or the net force depend on the direction of each of the force as well as the magnitude. Suppose two students are to the left hand side applying 10 Newton and two students are on the right hand side applying 15 Newton. So net force is 15 minus 10, that is 5 Newton. When the force are applied in the same direction, they get added together. Whereas the force applied in the opposite direction, the net force is the difference of the forces. So this is the net force. You can see that here in the figure I have left side one extra force application. Case 2, the two person are applying force in the opposite direction, so net force is going to be 0 itself. Case 3, direction of the motion. Suppose two person or one person is pushing the table or pushing the chair in the same direction, right? So that means that force will be added together. Exploring the forces. If two forces act on the body in the same direction, the force or the net force is sum of the two forces. You can see that F1 and F2 in the same arrow. So F1 plus F2 is equals to net force. If two forces act on the body in opposite direction, the net force is the difference between the two forces, F2 because F2 is greater minus F1. So the effect on the object depends on the net force acting on it. Effects of force on an object. Force can make an object to move from rest. Force can stop a moving object. Force can change the speed of object if it is moving. Force can change the direction of motion of an object. Force can change the shape of object. And force may cause one or more effect altogether. In the first figure, the car is moving. Second figure, ball will be stopped. Third figure, the cycle is going to move faster and faster. Fourth figure, the direction of ball changes. And in the fifth figure, the size of roti will increase. Why all these changes happen? In the picture, we can see that the girl tries to push the wall, but wall does not move because the force she applied is not suitable, or it is not enough to move the wall. Thus, it is not necessary that the force can always bring the stationary object in the motion. Even if you try to push your building or your wall, that will not be enough to push or move it along. Let's test ourselves. Which among the following can apply the force? Lion, human, wall, water. What would be the option? So I guess all can apply the force. The picture shows the goalkeeper trying to stop the goal. Which type of force is he applying to the ball? Assume that he does not move his backward. So it is a push, pull, or none of this. What it will be? What it will be? It is having pull or push. Correct? It is trying to catch it. It is trying to catch it. So it is going to be, it's not only push, it's not only pull, it's both together. So none of the above. So the ball will stop. Hitting the ball with the bat is example of push type of force. Yes, it is push. I am pushing the ball away from my body using bat. In a game of tug of war, the fat person in the team B can apply 50 units and the left side 10 plus 20 plus 15. That is 25 plus 20, that is 45. So team B will win because net force is 5 and that is to the right hand side team. That is team B will win. Block A is pushed by two guys with 500 unit of force each and block B is pushed by the single guy with 20 unit of force as shown in the figure, right? So which block experience the greater force? Of course, because block B, because block A resultant force is 0 net. 500 minus 500, it is 0. Block B 20 units to the left. Different types of force. The first is contact force. The name itself suggests that contact force, that means force which can be applied only when it is in the contact with the object. Example, muscular force, all the force applied using muscles. Second, friction. Non-contact force, the force which can be applied without the contact with the object is known as non-contact force. For example, magnetic force, electrostatic force and gravity. Contact forces are the forces exerted by one object on the another when they are in contact with each other. Contact forces are of two types. Muscular force exerted by the muscles of the body. Force of friction shows things down or prevent things from moving, always opposite in the motion. Any non-contact force are the force exerted by one object to an another object without coming in the contact with each other. Non-contact forces are of three types. They are magnetic force exerted by the magnet on certain metals like iron. Gravitational force, the force with which the earth pulls everything towards itself. Electrostatic force, the force exerted by the electrostatic charges. You might have done that scale experiment, just rubbing the scale on your silk kurta or the dry hair, and the pieces of papers have attracted towards you. So contact force. The first is muscular force. In all these figures, you can see that muscular force is applied. Muscular force is the force exerted by the muscles of our body. We use muscular force for various activities, like animals like bullock, horse, camel, donkey, elephants also use the muscular force to perform various tasks. Force of friction. The force of friction is the force which opposes the motion of the object over a surface. For example, a ball rolling on the ground gradually slows down and comes to the rest due to force of friction. If we stop paddling the cycle, it gradually slows down and comes to stop due to force of friction. Non-contact force, very important, that is the magnetic force. You know that the opposite poles attract and similar poles repel with each other. Magnetic force is the force exerted by the magnet. Force of attraction and repulsion between the two magnets. Force exerted by the magnet on the piece of iron or the steel. Gravitational force. The gravitational force is force exerted by the earth on all the objects if it pulls all the objects towards the earth. A coin or the pen fall down when it slip off your hand. A ball thrown upward or fall down. Leaves the fruit fall to ground when they get detached from the plant, and water in the river flows downwards. So these are the examples of gravity or the gravitational force exerted to us. So anything which will you draw free fall or it just drop, it just go toward the center of the earth, that is due to the gravitational force. Electrostatic force. Electrostatic force is the force exerted by the charged body on another charged or uncharged body simply by rubbing one body with the another. For example, a plastic straw charged by rubbing with the paper attracts the suspended plastic straw. A plastic straw charged by the rubbing with the paper repels the suspended plastic charge by rubbing with the paper. Because if one has to be charged and another has to be uncharged. If both are charged or uncharged, they will repel with each other. Let's test ourselves. A child slides down in a park as shown. Which force make the child to slide? Muscular force, frictional force, gravitational force, magnetic force. So that is the gravitational force. Due to gravity, he is coming down. The child is coming down. An apple tree is shown on the right. Which of the following apple is the gravitational force on the earth? So I guess all the apples are exerted with the gravitational force, because the 4 apples which are lying on the earth, that is also due to the gravitational force, and the first apple which is also falling, that is due to the gravitational force. Now you can see that the picture is shown that thief is carrying the metallic bag filled with the metal coins, and policeman is trying to get back the bag with the help of magnet. What all forces are acting on one bag? Now let me tell you, the bag, the dollar bag or the metal coin bag is holded by the thief, so that is also the muscular force. Then magnetic force is also there, and they both are standing on the earth, so gravitational force is also there. So magnetic force, muscular force, and the gravitational force. So option D. Now what is pressure, we will discuss in our coming slide. I hope you have enjoyed contact and non-contact force and their various examples and the activities we have done so far. We'll start with what is pressure in our next slide. See you there.